All right. Hello, everybody. Zaxter99 back with another indie game video review. This is going to be two games, however. It's going to be my first look, first play on launch day, as I call them. But guys, I want to go ahead and show you something here. This is all code and a game I started making back last December. Is when I started making this game. And when we launch what I have so far, now I only worked on this about an hour, maybe 2 hours one day, way back December of 2021. And guys, this is a game I started making when I saw Vampire Survivors had launched a couple of days before that, before I started making this. And I saw how crazy people were going over that game. Like right away, like it already had, 2,000 reviews or whatever in 2 days. I don't remember exactly what it was. But I was like, hey, I'm going to get in on this. If people love Vampire Survivors, I'm going to get in on this shit. Make a fun little, insect destroying game. And you see the modules you would collect. So you collected up these modules. That's when you get the free options for different power-ups or, new attack or whatever that you can select from. And I was really going to go through and make this. And this is exactly, what I was trying to do. And this is, obviously I would need to think of a better name for it, but I mean, you have health and everything. If these things hit you, you look at it stinging me, and you see that, I'm losing health. Yep. And I have even a heart and everything like that. So, obviously I would fill out the world with, like, trees and bushes and stuff like that, sprites. I'd probably draw a lot of those myself, and make all the different power-ups and everything like that, but I never worked on it more than one day, guys. But I really should have done that. I really should have continued with that game because, guys, what I want to show you here is today we have a couple of new games that just launched today, much like Vampire Survivors, where other indie developers, Purple Lake, their first title is called Crimson Dawn. Now, I do have to admit that I really like the name they thought of here. That's just a strong name for one of these kind of games. Crimson Dawn. And you see here, again, it's copying the Vampire Survivor formula. And as expected, it is a $2.99 price tag, because all these games like this are $2.99. And then I just bought a new one here, guys. This one's called Spell Defender. So I definitely like the name Crimson Dawn better than Spell Defender. But I kind of like the looks of this one better, as far as this one's at least a little bit unique view. We have a top-down 3D voxel. Uh, this is definitely voxel enemies and voxel sprites or whatever they're called. But yeah, it even advertises that. It's 3D third-person wave defense game, roguelite. And again, you pick the new power-ups, you collect the... So this one comes in $2.99 as well, same price tag, 15% discount its first week. But both of these games launched today, and both of them have a handful of positive early reviews. So what I'm going to do in this video, guys, I'm going to be playing Spell Defender, and I'm going to be playing Crimson Dawn, and we're going to figure out which one of these I recommend of the two for your $3. So Crimson Dawn versus Spell Defender in this video, and we're going to go ahead and play these games. We have Addie along with us. Addie, which of these two games at $2.99 do you think will win my recommendation or my opinion, or do you think both of them are just going to suck?
Mm, I'm hoping for Crimson Dawn because I agree with you on that.
The
But I
name?
like the look of Spell Defender. So can we
Yeah.
just switch the names?
Can we just
I mean,
switch the name,
I
right?
know we really can't, but
Right. Yeah, I wish this game had a stronger name. Like Spell Defender is kind of weak, I think. But hey, we'll see which one is the most fun and which one I think warrants the biggest reason to take your $3 if either one of them. And we'll do that. We'll play both these games and we'll do it right after this, guys. All right, welcome back, everybody. Addie, which of these two games do you think we should play first?
let's do Spell Defender first.
Spell Defender first. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So let's go ahead and launch this game. And again, it's Jesper Bergen's first game on Steam. Alright, let me go in here. Settings. They both have settings because I did play the Crimson Dawn a little bit earlier. Alright, where is the audio? Music volume, here we go. Oh, this one at least has... The volumes aren't insane in this one. So we got enhancements. Holy cow.
Oh, wow.
So this is all the stuff that you can upgrade with. Increase earth damage, increase wind damage, increase magic damage, base magic deal and more damage. All cold spells have increased damage. Base duration, movement speed. And there's different levels of it as well. 5 different levels on each one. I like that. I like all these different options to increase your enhancements. And then we have spell upgrades as well. Active spells. Wow. Passive spells. Look at... I like the depth of this game already. And then we have our base stats. So based on all these upgrades and enhancements, we see max life 100. This is cool. This is pretty... yeah. So, I mean, I don't know why they need 2 buttons over here for both those, because they both give you the same screen where you can just... Yeah. Yeah, I think I would reduce that to just 1 button, but hey, whatever. Achievements. Look at all this. We have the achievements right in the game. All the Steam achievements. I like it when games do that.
Nice.
Yeah, I like that. And so if you get an achievement, you get 2,000... What is that? Something you use for this stuff? Upgrade, looks like it. Maybe.
Oh, yeah, because it says upgrade 200.
Yeah, I wonder if it's 200 or whatever you get for the achievement. Some of these are more. So play around, we get 2,000. We'll see if we get what we need for this. And then I like all the different settings as well. 1920 by 1080 is the highest resolution for those of you looking for 4K support. It does not have that. Okay. You have full screen on and off. You have VSync. You have all your sensitivity. Rebind your keyboard if you want to rebind your keys. Alright, let's just see if we can see what it is. Let me go in. Normal. You can't even play. Oh, it has higher rewards if you go into a more difficult. So the replayability is already higher based on this right here. You know, you can keep playing and
Oh, I like they have the option of the top-down camera. You could either turn it on or off.
Yeah. Let's go off real quick and see what that looks like, and then free rerolls off. Okay. Pretty impressed already, and then we have 0 of whatever these are. We'll call them, I don't know. I don't know what that is. But let's just go jump in, guys. Let's go to normal. Let's get into it and see how the gameplay is. The intro screen and the settings and all that's already pretty impressive. So this one you do actually, this one's a little bit different than most of these games in the fact that I actually control the fire. Space is jump, as you, or to, okay, what's right mouse? Nothing. Okay. It tells me right there and there, space bar, and then left mouse, it should. So I don't have anything else that I've picked up, so that's why I don't have anything else. Auto cast and passes. But yeah, you have control over, like, a lot of these games, you know, you're automatically just firing. This one, you do have control over it, and the bullet goes right in front of you. Well, I like this one. So far. Alright. So it looks like we just beat a wave there, and we got a new spell rather than picking up modules or whatever they're dropping, like some of these games. So this is a little bit different. Frost. Level 1. Deals more damage than per enemy hit. Magic illusion. Spawn an illusion that casts one of your active spells. Wind boomerang. Fire projectiles that returns back to you. Deals damage to all enemies it passes through. And Frost will deal damage and blow enemies in a large area. Let's try this illusion. See how that works. Okay, so What? How do I get the illusion out there? Oh, there's some.
Oh, it gave you 30 coin. Oh,
Picking
so
those
it's
up.
random. That was.
Is this my illusion here? I think it can't be the illusion, right?
The left mouse? Yeah, that must be. Did he change or was that?
Yeah, I'm not seeing the illusion thing. Oops! Ow! 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 I knew the guy was looking at the bottom of my UI. So these guys seem like they got more health now.
Okay, look, that was the illusion. Well, I guess. It's making them sparkly. Ah, they're moving faster.
They are moving faster. They're raging. Something. Oh my god!
They did not like the glitter. Oh lord. Oh
Wow.
lord. What did you? What? Oh.
I don't know how to get away from this. This is.
Oh, well,
What did I do wrong? At least we tried. So I did get the 1,000 points for playing around. Okay, so I picked up 80. Let's return back to our, well, you can go right here to your spells and enhancements. And how many coins do I have? Auto cast, auto dodge, auto punch.
Interesting.
I'm a little bit confused. Let's just turn both of these on, I guess, and then how do I get back? Escape? Return to menu. Yeah, because I want to go here. Okay, so I do have 3,080, so I did get the, right here. I did get the 2,000 there, and I got at least tried for 1,000. So then I have the 80 that I picked up. So I got these two, that's why I have 3,080. That makes sense. 2 out of 67. Okay. So how much do these cost? Oh,
It looks like
200.
600. Now you got to do it for 600 if you check it again.
Oh yeah, right here. Right. Upgrade to 600. Okay. Before I do that, and you can reset them. Do I get my money back if I reset them? Let's find out. Yes. So you get all your. So if I come in here and I go, point, 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 and I go, oh, like let's say I do that, and I just want to reset them. There's no penalty. That's cool. A lot of these games have a penalty if you sell them back.
Right.
All right. So if I go spell upgrades now, though. Here's the one I have, Magic Illusion. Spawns an illusion that casts one of your active spells. I didn't even see this thing. Did you?
Mm-mm. But it wasn't highlighted yet, so maybe it just gave it to you.
I don't know. Let's...
But how do you get the other ones?
Can't buy them. Yeah, I think you have to
Right.
earn them in the game. You have to level up or whatever, probably.
Okay.
Increased magic damage, plus 10%. So my magic damage is 0. Wind damage. What is my base attack anyway? Like, I don't even know what my base attack is. How do I find that out?
I would say the block and dodge, maybe? I don't know. There's down there in the bottom crit chance, and then you got the block chance, life regain. Those are
Right,
all
but
down in the bottom.
these different. Am I doing earth damage, wind damage, heat damage, cold damage, or magic damage? I have no idea what I'm doing with these, so I don't know. Which
I would
ones.
say by the colors.
Yeah, it's probably cold damage then, because they were like blue.
Yeah, because movement speed is the color of the 10%. So
Let's
your
do some
life...
movement speed. It's probably worth 200. Let's try the increased cold damage. Let's try that a couple of times. Casting speed. Remove cooldown on all spells. Yeah. Parry effect. Crit chance. Let's try to get a higher chance of crit chance. Still doing pretty good. Increased maximum life total. Life regen. Let's do a couple of those so I can't. 600. I have 580. Yeah. Let's save our money here. And let's go back and try again. Okay. We should be stronger now. I just want to see...
Well, You don't even have this stuff on there because it says the autocast is on, but there's nothing in the slots.
Right.
Hmm.
Yeah, because I didn't select one of the autocast attacks. Instead, I selected the illusion.
What's the spacebar one do? Just run, I guess?
Yeah, that just starts out of the way. So,
Oh, I see. You
left
lost
mouse.
the other thing that you had, too.
Okay, so here's a new spell.
Okay.
Heat beams, heat heal. Summons an area that heals the player and deals damage equal to your regeneration. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Heat beams. Fire heat beams at nearby enemies, dealing damage in short intervals. Cross echo. So at least here I know what kind of damage it is. Is it earth blower that deals damage to knocked up opponent? Knocked up enemies?
You can re-roll, too.
Oh, for 300. Yeah, fuck that. That's a way to use up your... That's like your Zaxterion gems. I'm going to call these Zaxterion
Right?
gems. Fuck it. I don't know what else to call these. So that would be my recommendation to the developer. Whatever... Think of a name for whatever this is. Like, what is this? Is this called, you know, fucking nuggets? Is this called brownies? It doesn't look like a brownie, but I'm just saying, what is this that you're earning? Because we don't have a name for it anywhere. Like, I understand you draw a picture of it, but I guess we can call it whatever we want. But
Which one? All of these?
no,
guess...
whatever this
Oh,
is.
the re-roll.
Whatever these things are you earn. Yeah. Like he needs a name for them. Like what are these that we're earning? Are these, you know, it's not gold.
Are they coins? Is it silver?
Yeah, exactly. What is this that we're using and spending? You don't have a name for it. So that would be my recommendation. Let's come up with a name for this. So that way we can call it something, because I don't know what to call it. Alright. Let's do this heat heal so we can heal ourselves. Try that. Okay, so that's on an auto attack. And I'm still just throwing my base attack here. Nope, and I'm missing. Horribly. Okay, so I want to get in that range, though, so I can heal. Dude, that heals me. It doesn't damage me. We see the cooldown on it. There we go. Now I'm healing. That's pretty cool. And it's damaging them. I like that. So this is, while it looks like on the trailer, guys, it looks like just a 3D top-down version of, you know, Vampire Survivors. This one is definitely unique enough and different enough that, you know, it's the same kind of idea, but I feel like this developer has definitely made his game unique and different enough to stand out from Vampire Survivors quite a bit. Learn a new passive ability, so that's going to be one of these three. Block illusion. Increased block chance. Blocking has a 50% chance to spawn an illusion. Earth trample. Dodge illusion. You create an illusion. Cast a spell when you activate dodge. Power. While standing still, increase cast speed and all damage. For 4 meters traveled, turn an earth pillar. Do that one. Get some off, man.
Oh, it's kind of cool. So that kind of stops them? No, it just takes them out.
Let's get her. Well, yeah, what are these called? That's what I want to know. I just picked it up, but what is it called? Alright.
We're gonna call them Pez Candy right now.
Pez Candy? That's what it looks like, yeah. Pez Candy, that's funny.
Ooh, Pez Nuggets.
Pez. Alright, heat heal, decrease regeneration, area of effect, and duration. So this is our...
Oh god.
We're still on 25. I'm gonna try to play 25 until the end and see what happens. I need this thing.
The clock for you. Good God! And you're not getting any lag. Ooh, look at that! You're getting pretty quick on the level. Oh, look! Oh! Look at how level 25 is just going all the way through. That's really sad that I'm getting that excited, but whatever.
What were you getting excited about?
It's just how fast I'm watching the wave bar go. It went from like very slow, and it's like you're almost done with the level 25 from
I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice that wave bar until now. Okay.
I was watching it. I was like, oh my god.
Kill this fucking Baz. Not even worried about those other guys. There's a glowy guy though. Seems like he's pretty important to take out. What does he do again? I don't even remember.
I don't know.
Oh, and now I get another super power up. Like I needed it.
Dun, dun, dun. I think it's gonna go up and go up. Now you're at level 26.
Yeah.
It's like Tetris, never ending.
Alright guys, at this point we're at level 26 here. I was thinking maybe level 25 would be the last level, but at this point I am so godlike with all these power-ups that I keep getting. Like, I mean, it's just kiting, guys. It's simple kiting, moving around and around the little arena here. If you ever start to get blocked, just spam your space bars and you get out of there. That's what's going to get you killed, is getting stuck. But as long as you just keep moving and keep spamming your left mouse button and keep picking up the power-ups, like, I feel like this is going to go on forever. So, to the developer, you definitely need to make this game more challenging, even on the... I know I selected the normal difficulty or whatever, and I can imagine that the harder difficulties are going to be stronger. But at this point, even the lowest difficulty should get more challenging by the point I've been playing the game for 45 minutes. So that is definitely a... I wouldn't call it a knock on your game. I understand you didn't want to make the normal difficulty too hard, but this is almost boring at this point. Yeah, I really like this game, though. I just think that even the normal difficulty, maybe it doesn't want to start out any more challenging, but by the time you start getting to, like, wave 10, I feel like the difficulty needs to start increasing, you know, slightly every level. But here I am at level 26, and I just feel like I'm never going to die. So, you know what we're going to do, guys? We're going to go ahead and come in here. This is what's going to happen. We're going to show you guys what happens if you get, you know, if you get stuck. That's how quickly the game can end. So that's why you got to keep moving. And I knew that was going to happen if I ever just stopped. So I killed myself.
What's your wind damage? You got like 80, almost 80,000 wind damage.
Jesus Christ. 41.3%. 3,500. And guys, remember, I killed myself basically at 45 minutes in. So we're going to return to the menu. Yes. And we have 4,600 coins to use now. And now we're really going to be, like, insanely godly. But if we go back here, guys, and I hit play, and I still... See, this is a problem. I still can't even pick a harder difficulty level because it's still locked. So, the player has no choice but to go through a level here, a normal level, where you're going to be seriously overpowered. I mean, this is the second time I played the game, and I got to a point where it just got ridiculous, and I had to kill myself. And you can't even choose a harder difficulty to start with until you play long enough, or, you know, whatever you have.
How do you even get those? Are the free rolls? Yeah,
how do you unlock this? So let's go ahead and take a look at... Oops, not that. Play. If we turn the top-down camera on, I just want to see what that looks like real quick. We're not going to play again, but... Okay, so the camera's just higher up here. I mean, some people might like that better. I think I like it better the way it was before. So... Turn to menu, yep. So yeah, I definitely like this top-down camera left off. That's the default setting. So, Spell Defender is a really cool game. I would start off even on the normal difficulty by making less spells and like especially that fire attack and fire range attack that does a big, you know, circle of fire. I would definitely make that not heal you, and I would do some other things not heal you either not heal you or not heal you nearly as much. I feel like your own self-healing spells that you're just picking up are probably one thing that you could easily change to make this game more difficult and more challenging. This game is just too easy, especially on the normal difficulty, and there's no way to choose a harder difficulty. So that's a problem in my opinion. You definitely don't want your players getting bored as I did that, the second game that I played. And the secret is, just like any of these games, keep moving and, kite the hell out of them and just move around in circles and keep moving and make sure you don't get blocked in. And it's pretty easy to do when you have that dash ability with the spacebar by default. The game needs to be more challenging, and or if you're not going to make this normal difficulty more challenging, you definitely need to be able to unlock these quicker so that I can play a harder difficulty. So that's really my only gripes about the game to the developer. I would like to see leaderboards added and a score. Like, maybe why not give the players a score? Let me have a score so that I compete. I can compete against friends and other people online. But I don't see anywhere where it tells me, hey, my score is, 165th in all players that have played. Or, am I in the top 10? Did my last game where I killed myself, did that put me in the top 10? I have no idea. So I would love to see some Steam leaderboards, and to do that, the best thing to do is probably just give you a score based on, every creature has a certain amount of score points that you get for killing it, etc. Would probably be the easiest way to do that. Give us a score, give us some leaderboards. I don't know if I got any Steam. Well, yeah, obviously Steam achievements are already here, and I do like this, so that's really cool. But game needs to be more challenging on normal difficulty, and or you need to be able to play a harder difficulty right from the start. Something. There's my feedback for you on the game. I like it though. I like the graphics. I like what you've done. I like that your game is unique and stands out from Vampire Survivors quite a bit. So it's definitely its own game, and I think it's a really cool game. In fact, I think I might even like this game more than Vampire Survivors. Yeah, especially if you make it more challenging. I think it's... Don't overdo it, though, to the developer. Make sure you don't overdo it. I would start by just removing some of those auto-healing, the healing stuff, and a lot of your spells that give you so much health back. Make the player, like I said, make the player depend more on, desperately hoping and grabbing those green hearts that spawn. I think that would make the game a lot more fun, to be honest with you. Like, oh shit, I gotta get a green heart, I gotta get a green heart. And looking and hoping they spawn if I don't have one, and then if I do have one, desperately darting across the map to try to get it before I die. I think that would make the game way more fun, to be honest, instead of all this auto-killing stuff. That's where I would start. That's my suggestion to you as a game developer myself, and hopefully that helps you in some way to make your game better. Right now, with the game being so easy, I think this game has the potential to be a Zaxxer's Any Gold, which requires a 93 out of 100 score. But based on my play, I like the fact that I had so much going on and I wasn't losing any FPS or anything like that, and I got a 2060 Super video card. That's pretty impressive. It means you've coded the game really well. So I think this game easily has the potential to be a Zaxxer's Any Gold. But right now, because it's almost so easy that it's boring, my game is a 70 out of 100. So definitely not a bad game, but this game could be so much better if it was just more challenging. What do you think, Addie? You agree with my assessment there? You agree?
Yep. I agree. It was fun me watching.
Yeah. Yep. So all you gotta do is make the game more challenging, and you could jump your game up to in the 90s instead of a 70. But right now it's just too easy. So there you go. Let's go ahead and play the other game. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and jump into Crimson Dawn now and check this game out and see how this game compares with, what was it, Spell Defender?
Yes.
Spell? Yeah. So in this game, I have turned down the audio quite a bit. This game doesn't have nearly as many options as you can see, but it does have a 2560 by 1440 resolution option. Some of you might like that. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and go back and start. Okay, so right here, when we launch the game, this is where we can do our upgrades. So we can pick I went with a sorcerer to start with. We have to have 250 coins, which I only have 13, to unlock either the barbarian, basically he uses axes and spears, or the trickster, who uses arrows and knives. So, and then it looks like there are some more locked characters that you can be. It looks like 8 of them in all. And then Tavern Training is coming soon. That's not in yet. Remember, this game is early access. In the market, we can buy these different things. I don't even know what these do at this point, but I have 3712. And then over here, we have a blacksmith where we can buy upgrades to our attacks and everything. and then we can... Yep. Okay. So let's just show you the gameplay, guys. This is where you just go in here. And right now, we've already done this one. I've already survived for 2.5 minutes, basically, and it shows you the rewards. Here, we're trying to slay 300 monsters. And we'll get a tornado attack, which I think I already have. I think I already unlocked that. And let's go ahead and start and show you the gameplay. So this game, we don't do anything. You don't do anything by pounding left mouse button as I did my last game. This game is simply just moving around and staying out of harm's way and picking up all these bug parts, if you would, I guess, to get our upgrades. So one thing I don't like right off the bat on this game is these laser rays, or whatever they're called. So these rays are starting like right here, and then they move out. I think where this little blue ball is, I feel like that needs to stay on you, where even if you're moving, and I think that would make this game look way cooler, with the rays just looking like they're there in the middle of nowhere, and they're not attached to anything. I think that looks really... I'm pretty brutal here, but to me it looks just pretty lazy. But yeah, keep this laser ray attached to me at all times, in my opinion.
Yeah, I honestly thought that was the enemy.
Yeah, I feel like the ray needs to be attached to me at all times, and then that would make it look way better.
Getting yourself pinned.
So I took a little bit of damage there. Your health is down here at the bottom, just like the last game. Double materials, sure. So now I'm getting double whatever I pick up. That guy's, looks kind of mean.
He's interesting.
Lightning. Let's get some lightning going. Cool.
Oh, okay. So I see those are all the scrolls and the wood and stuff like that we just seen on that.
Yeah, that we're picking up. So this game is much more similar to Vampire Survivors. The one big difference I see here between this and Vampire Survivors is like this game has the mountains. Where Vampire Survivors I don't think has like any mountains like this or obstacles.
They have the flowers, right?
Yeah, they have flowers, but
a lot different. Not different, yeah.
The flowers fade as well and aren't there all the time. So I feel like this game would be harder to code because the mountains, you're going to have to make the enemies smart enough to go around. And they're not really doing that. You see over here, they're just kind of stuck. And that's why Vampire Survivors didn't put obstacles in the game, because they didn't want to have to deal with this kind of problem here, where enemies are kind of stuck. I mean, it looks like they are working their way around to me, but...
There's a chest down there.
Where?
Back over to the left.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
I gotta clear some enemies from around here. Get that chest. Yay! It was worth it, though. Tornado provides 1 resurrection. Ooh. Yeah, we'll take a resurrection. Look at all this shit I can pick up. Oh my god.
Like me in 7 days picking up.
Another chest. Holy shit. Use a trail of ice. It slows enemies. Kinda cool.
Ooh. Like it killed him, it didn't. It was supposed to slow him. I guess slave.
Yeah, it looks like it's killing him. It might be my lightning and other stuff that's killing him, though.
True.
Because this fucking...
I was just gonna say, like, ugh.
Whatever that's called. Beholder, not a beholder.
The wandering eye. No, I'm just
Wandering
kidding.
eye, yeah.
Then you got Little Shop of Horrors chasing you too.
I like how she's just floating.
Right?
Yeah, these rays are my biggest gripe so far. Mission complete, claim reward, yay. So we played that game long enough to now we can come in here and we can advance. We still don't have near enough coins to get another character. We can buy wood.
But what is that for? I mean...
Yeah, I don't know what this is for. Oh, this stuff costs wood and scrolls to buy.
Gotcha.
Okay, so we did an upgrade to something. Okay. Cool. We upgraded something, I don't know. Alright.
To the arrows.
Yeah, cool. We've already done this one now. So now we would go survive for 300 seconds. So that would be 5 minutes. Yeah, these rays just look stupid.
Yeah, that's bugging me. If anything, it should like come off the staff or something, maybe.
Yeah, coming off the staff is what it should be. It should always be attached to my staff. Would be good. Yep, I agree. Okay, so another problem with this game. I like the gameplay. The gameplay's fine. It feels very much like Vampire Survivors. This game definitely looks like it, you know, it's the same type of game. I think it has enough to stand out on its own, especially with you going back to town and everything. But one problem that's driving me nuts, besides the rays here, is it sounds like I have like a 8-second music track over and over and over again. Like, get some actual music longer than 8 seconds over and over and over again. That's beyond fucking annoying. Like, get some real music, get a real song. I don't care if it's like a common, you know, public, you know, royalty-free song or whatever to replace this shit. Because, I mean, what you have matches the gameplay fine. It's intense, it's dramatic, whatever. But it's super annoying hearing the same 5-second track over and over and over and over and over again. Like, get a fucking song for Christ's sake, not just dun 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 dun. So to the developer, if you think I'm annoying going dun 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 dun, if I'm annoying you by me saying that, well, imagine how I feel hearing you saying 5 seconds over and over and over again. So that, I think, is even more annoying than the rays. I hate your fucking background music track. I hate it. Even though it matches fine, it would be fine if that was just like one part of like a 1.5-minute song or something. But just hearing that same 5 seconds over and over and over again, quite frankly, it kind of pisses me off. Like, it just feels super lazy. And I know your game's not lazy, so your music is by far your weakest point of this game, in my opinion. And then the next most annoying thing is this raid looking dumb as shit. Other than that, this game is fine. It looks like it's well coded. It looks like everything works fine. I got a new level, so I can increase soul reap. I like how it tells you what you do when you put... All this is coded really well. Yeah, good job on the actual gameplay. Get different music. Don't play the same... And don't replace this music with like a 12-second track. Like, get an actual, like, 1.5-minute, 2-minute, 3-minute song. That would be my suggestion to the developer. Get a real song, not just a fucking 10-second track. Because that gets old.
I just noticed something, too. Where it says survive for 300 seconds, but they have it in minutes up on the timer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I would change your... Exactly, I would agree. So you have this in minutes and seconds up here. It needs to match your... That's a good observation there.
For the dummies like me who don't want to do the math.
This should match this. So if we want to survive for 5 minutes, then it should say survive for 5 minutes rather than 300 seconds. Yeah, make this match the missions. Other than that, guys, I think this game's really well done. I think this game is worth the $3 price tag. I remember I was playing both of these games, Addy, to see which one's a winner. I think I'm gonna go with the Spell Defender or whatever it was. Right now. Just because even though it's too easy, I feel like it just has more options. And it was initially more fun until it was just too boring. Right. I think they're pretty close though. Like, honestly, the music here in this game, the 5-second music track is annoying as fuck to me. And I could turn the music off probably. I could turn the music all the way down, but I feel like music definitely helps, so I just feel like it needs to get an actual good music song for this game. Or a couple of them songs, you know, that play randomly. So it changes up a little bit. Oh, new enemy. That's cool. Okay, guys, this is also a game that could be a Zaxxer's Indie Gold, in my opinion. I like it. I like the movement. I like the fact that I don't have to spam my mouse button. I think this game is pretty fun. The gameplay is pretty fun here. Trying to wind your way without getting hit here through all these enemies. All the enemies are well spaced out. The movement, you know, it's kind of strategic, trying to figure out, okay, how do I get through here without taking the least amount of damage? All the different, you know, selections and choices that I have for different things. At this point, I'm just picking one, but yeah, I feel like that's going to be pretty important on, you know, what you're selecting. The map is big enough to where it's not the same little map. So this game has a lot. I just resurrected. I just died. I didn't even see that. So good thing I picked that resurrect skill. So see, that matters. The choices do matter because I just resurrected.
Yeah, you're at 59 health. You're dropping quick.
So this game's not as easy as the other game, which I like it more. I like it more when it's more challenging and it doesn't go on for an hour and I'm still just bored. 5 health. And this is what I'm talking about. This is what the other game needs to do. It needs to make like, oh shit, how do I get more health? And it needs to create this, you know, this urgency. Oh, he got me. So, mission failed. Claim reward, sure. So I got some kind of a reward for that, so at least, you know, I get earn something, so I like that roguelike element there. And then it looks like we can level up as well here. Sorcerer, I can pick one of these with coins. I can do a cooldown meteor. I like this game, guys. I think the only thing this game needs is fix those rays so the rays are always attached to the player. And for fuck's sake, get an actual music track. Like, get either one song that lasts, I would say, at least 1.5 minutes long. Quit this fucking repeating 5 seconds over and over and over again. That takes away so much from your game. Yes, I can slide the music all the way down to 0, but I don't want. I want music playing, but not the same 5-second track over and over again. That is annoying. So I feel like if you fix your rays in this game so far, I feel like the challenge is definitely here. So you definitely have done some things right that the last game missed out on. But the other game didn't annoy the fuck out of me with the same 5-second track being played over and over again. So both games here need to do something different. I'm going to give... This game's also going to get a 70. It's a tie. 70-70, but both of these games have a chance to be a Zaxxer's Indie Gold. So I'm not going to refund either one of these games, Addy. I'm going to let these developers compete against each other to see which one can beat out the other one first. Like, don't make it a race, but which one of these games can improve their game to get up to a Zaxxer's Indie Gold the first. I think both of them have the potential. Yeah.
FYI, on just a little food for thought, the developer has a thread for Spell Defender. For general discussions, he put feedback and ideas. So
Yep.
He has that out there on his page that he likes that.
Well,
so, just
yep.
saying.
And I am sure, I'm not going to go there. This is why I'm making this video. I'm sure this indie developer will watch my video and he'll see what I'm talking about. That's better than me putting it in any words. So, you know, should the developer watch this video, I'm sure he will. Then you know what to do. So you got a competition, you got a challenge here for you to beat the other developer for the Spell Defender game. Or the Spell Defender game also can watch the video, and both of you developers can see this fucking video. And you guys can see what's wrong with your game, what I like, what I don't like, and both of you have different things to fix. And both of you have games that I feel like could make us extras any gold. But right now, I'm going to give both of you the same score, 70 out of 70. I recommend, definitely, but really far away from as extras any gold, and really far away from being a bad game as well. All right, guys. Addie, thanks so much for watching with me. Which one do you think is the better from what you've seen? If you were going to recommend one, which would you choose?
I personally like the Spell Defender.
Okay. Just a different graphics is what you like most, or?
Yeah, just for that one, I will say for me, because I'm newer at these games, it would be easier for me to learn from. This one, I would probably be dying very quickly.
Okay. So that one looks
It's not
easier.
bad, it's just...
Right. Okay. So you would choose the other one because it looks a little bit easier. Yeah.
Yeah.
And, but you do agree that he needs to make his game more challenging, or?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There needs to be a build-up. I always, and I know I say it to you all the time, but it needs to be kind of like a Tetris kind of thing. You know, start off a little bit slow, and then by the end, then jam-pack it, but just do a little bit of build-up.
Right. Yeah, your art in this game, the art's really well done as well. So, I mean, yeah, I don't feel like this developer who's made this... I like
it. Yeah.
I like the name of the game as well.
I would play both of them.
Yeah.
I would just die a lot more in this one.
I like the name better. Crimson Dawn, I definitely like better than Spell Defender. Like, I feel like the developer of Spell Defender could have came out with a more unique game or a stronger... This just sounds a lot stronger. Crimson Dawn, Spell Defender. Like, if I didn't know anything about either game, I would definitely choose Crimson Dawn just because it sounds like a stronger game. All right, guys, that has been that. Let me know what you guys decide that have watched this video. If you guys have decided to go out and purchase one or both of these games, I would love to know down in the comments below. And if you've made a choice to only buy one of them, which one did you buy and why? I would love to know. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I got to get logged into work and recording this video right before I go to work tonight. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Be sure you like the video, and if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? All right, Daddy, thanks so much for being here. We'll see you in the next video, everybody.